Hello, Glenmere. Thank you for joining us as we go over some of the things that have happened in this past year and talk about some of the things that we're looking forward to in the year to come. Obviously, some of the big changes for us personally are stepping into the roles of Baroness and Baron of Glymm from our predecessors, Bjorn and Vasilisa. We want to take the time to thank them for all of their time and hard work for the barony. We've also had quite a few new officers step in. It's kind of easier to say who hasn't changed over than it is to say who has at this point. But we've been working with a number of you so far, and we look forward to working with you in the future. And want to thank you for all your time and energy that you've devoted to the barony. Obviously, big thing on everyone's mind right now is with the vaccine and the rollout and how that's going to affect us in the future. We're starting to see that now. We are still closed down, and we will not see any events begin prior to the end of May. Everything will depend greatly on conditions at the time. So we just have to continue to be patient and be patient with each other and look forward to when things will be safe to gather once again.
We did want to take a moment and just thank Tamsin, once again, Lady Tamsin, for her work that she did for our very first Baronial online event for Yule. It was a fantastic event. It was so wonderful to see so many of you there. And thank you so much to the bards that did some amazing performances. It really added, that sense of medievalness, right, and being there. It was wonderful. The fundraiser that Lady Tamsin organized raised $400, half of which will go to Pizza Clutch in Thurston County, and the other half will go to Harbor Include in Grays Harbor County. Thank you all so much for donating gifts and for donating your money for these two wonderful causes.
We wanted to also thank His Lordship Volk the Grey for bringing Live from Glymm back. We had some interviews this year. I think we might have been in one of those. And we look forward to seeing it continue in the coming year. Upcoming in this year, we do have normal baronial events, and looking at them now, Lyceum will continue. It will be a virtual event. We will again have our Bardic and ANS championships at Lyceum. Look for details on requirements to that to come out very shortly. Mayfair will not be happening. Obviously, if we're not going to be able to gather until after May, then Mayfair is a little difficult to pull off. So that normally being where all of our martial championships are decided, we've made the decision to move those championships to Honey War. Providing that we can have Honey War and things have progressed to that point. There currently is a calendar date reserved for August where we will move those martial championships to, as well as our normal war scenarios and camping, and should be a wonderful time.
The classes that I've been hosting, those should resume in January as long as I have instructors to teach them. If you are interested in teaching anything, or if you're kind of nervous but you think you might be interested in teaching something, send me a message, and I'd love to talk to you about setting something up, or kind of brainstorming with you on what you could teach. It's a wonderful way to right now to share your knowledge and to connect with the community. 12th night is also coming up on January 9th. That is going to be an all online event, obviously. It's virtual, and it has a lot of really great activities. There's going to be kind of a show and tell aspect, which is going to be kind of people sign up to show the things that they've made during the year. There's going to be all sorts of socials. There's going to be a bardic in the evening, and there will be court. So there's all sorts of exciting stuff happening at 12th night. I really encourage you to look at the schedule and see if there's anything that looks fun to you. The socials will also be continuing. Those are on Mondays at 7, and they go from 7 to 9. Those have been such a wonderful thing to have. We've been really, really enjoying the fantastic conversations and getting to know people better. And it's just a wonderful way to keep in touch right now. If you haven't been to one of the socials, I really encourage you to join us at some point. There's no pressure, but you know, very little pressure. But if you'd like to join us, please feel free. It would be wonderful to have you. This year has been a challenging one. This year has been a challenging one, but there have been a lot of people who have done a lot of work. And I would encourage you all. We can't see everything, and Crown definitely can't see everything. They have a lot bigger area to cover. And, you know, if you know people who you think deserve awards or recommendation or recognition for things, please send us in award recommendations, or send the Crown in award recommendations. Those are always appreciated and always read. They're always read. So please do that. There's a link at the top of the Glymm Populous Group page on Facebook that will take you to the awards. There's also one on the top of the awards page on the website. So please go and do that. We just would like to take a moment. Thank you so much for hanging in with us this year. This has not been the year that any of us anticipated. And we both have been so overwhelmed and amazed by the work and the time that people have put in, and the heart that they've given kind of to each other, and the care that we've seen. Thank you all for giving what you can, or if you can't give, for taking care of yourself, because right now it's a hard time to do anything sometimes. So thank you so much for joining us for our first little bit of our time as Baroness and Baron. And we look forward to spending more time with you hopefully in person this year. And we will see you soon.